for this week. Let me see here. We'll get a Gibby going. I think we'll do a Fiesta coin. All right. Evening, everybody. Oh, I create it. All right. So we got the Gibby going. Get the auctions going. I have to set them up. Apparently, I didn't do that, but that's okay. I had to make the auction really quick. All right. All right. So let's get into it. Let's see. We've been working up some notes. Start with this one. Got a cool French note to 1994, 50 francs. The Fiesta coin Williams from 1988. They put them in Happy Meals, and they have one of 6 South American countries in them. They put it out to promote numismatics. There's like a little board. You can even plug them all in. They're on McDonald's. They're on eBay. All right. Get my background noise going. All right, so we did get in some super cool Austrias. This beautiful 20 Kronen. Austria. Pretty cool. Hello, superhero. Good to see you. Man, we have a bunch of stuff that'll be here this week. I got some Queen stuff coming. Some jerseys we haven't seen before. I'm pretty excited. Good to see you. Good to see everybody. Yeah. Let's see here. Next up, we're going to do this Germany. Yeah, we have a ton. I would think by Thursday for sure on the Queens or polymers, a bunch of other nice new notes. So that'll be exciting. More Vietnam. Let's see if we have any Mexico fans. Oh, my bad. I'm going fast. We've been doing 15 seconds. Anyway, here's a 1950 1 peso, and then there's a 54 1 peso Mexico. I actually worked up some Mexicos. I've been skipping them. And then we're going to do, Let's see. I do have some nice uncirculated on PCs. This one, Japanese Tensen, a nice uncirculated one. This is gonna show true love. If the people come and this call, gotta be out love. And this just shows me. Ooh, almost forgot. Next up, we've got a pack of currency sleeves. It's a 10-pack of the rigid note sleeves for the US dollar size notes. Good luck on the Gibby. It's for a Fiesta coin. Next gen takes it down. Enjoy next gen. Awesome Fiesta coin. We'll do one more of those. We're going to hang out, show y'all some notes. Oh, awesome Gators. That's good to hear you enjoy them. I'm glad they made it there in great condition. All right. We'll do one more Gibby, the Fiesta coin. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. We do have some more Vietnam and some other stuff that'll be coming this week. So ordered all sorts of notes actually. And I have some stuff. It's going to take a little longer to get here, but it's other Queen stuff, Gibraltar, things like that. That'll be fun. Here's a nice uncirculated 65 East Caribbean states, $1. Young Queen Elizabeth. Thanks, BCL. B works hard at it. You're killing it, B. That's what she does. Hey, I did get in a German note. I didn't get to make up a sticker for it yet. Let me okay. All right. So next up, we've got a Germany 1938 20 Reichmark. It's pretty wild. And then we've got a Scotland. This one's going to be a £1, 2001. Let us know what y'all are looking for. We're hanging out. Showing I've got some we got in those cool Austrias. Then we just have a bunch of notes that we've been working up here lately. So just gonna hey, not today. I have that one I just showed that's not Unk. So here's a Thailand. We'll get some more in though. 1981, 25. Then we've got Chile. It's going to be 1,000 pesos. 1998 09. Cool. statue on that chili. Nice dude with cool hat. And then we've got. Are you moving? Oh, that's 30 seconds. I knew it felt longer than. All right. So next up, we've got a 1915 50 centavos Mexico. That's going to be Sinaloa. Dominican Republic. It's going to be a 2003 2000 pesos. It's uncirculated. Dominican. Then we've got a Romania 1952 1 leu. Yeah, you can see it. I'll show it to you. Dana takes the awesome Fiesta coin. Enjoy, Dana. That's a big coin too. Hey, and I can't open it if you want me to and show it to you. I forgot about that. All right, so we'll be hanging out doing these notes, y'all. Here's one. You know, I cover up symbols, so that's how they make you do it on eBay and stuff. I don't know exactly how it works on here, but that's how we do it. That's a 3820 right mark. And it's actually a pretty vivid and colorful note. I covered up the meat of it. Enjoy, Guller. Thank you so much. Super cool note. Do you have a victory note? What's up, loser? Good to see you. So next up, got a victory note. That's going to be World War II, 1944, Philippines victory note. And then we've got Germany. It's going to be a 100 mark. It's from 1996, a beautiful series from Germany. $19.39, 1 cent, China. Mongolia. It's going to be 1 Togrog, 1955. It's AU. Got a lot of two. It's going to be Jamaica, an uncirculated polymer, $50, 2023. And then you've got Yemen, 2018, 100 reals, Jamaica and Yemen. You've got a Russian 10 rubles, 1909, Russia. Fiji, $2. It's uncirculated. And that one's from 2011. Fiji. Welcome, everybody. Let us know if you're looking for any specific countries. Here's a East Caribbean states uncirculated. $2. It's a commemorative for 40 years of independence with beautiful fish and turtles and a cricket player, world famous cricket player there. It did win Security Note of the Year in 2023. So it's also an award winner. All right, next up, we're going to do super cool seagull note, Seychelles. One of my new favorites. 1983. 10 rupees. That one actually looks a bit questionable. Seychelles. You know, in Miss 2009, I thought of you. Like yesterday, I was watching some documentary on like the history of the what is it? With those British territories. Here's 20 Tagrog, Mongolia, 1981. That San Garcia or wherever that base is. And they were talking about that, and they pronounced it correctly, and I was like, "Oh, I see. It's just how she said it." Really cool. Hungry. Yeah, it was actually pronounced correctly. I was like, "I see." Seychelles, 1930. 100 Pango. Hungry. Yeah. It did look really pretty out there. Out in the middle of the ocean. Yeah. Here's the 10,000 mark. That's the vampire note. It's uncirculated. So this is a nice crispy unk one. I actually have sequentials. There's his mouth, nose, eye. It supposedly shows the blood getting sucked out of the German economy post World War One. At least that's what they say. Let's see, I do have. Here's another one that goes with the German. Well, actually, let's do this one. Check this out. Here's a cool old Austria. This one's from 1945, so it's a World War II one. It's well circulated, but it's a cool looking note. 20 shillings, Austria, 1945. Look at that. They got like a field out there on it. Loser. Enjoy. Good to see you, loser. That's a cool one. We do have a bunch of older stuff in here. Here's a Germany we got out today. That's a 2910 mark, y'all. I have some German, some MPCs to run. We have Dominican today too, which is kind of cool. Here you go. I like this note. Hungary. 1,000 forint, 2017. This one's growing on me actually. That was the king from back in the day. Rick Googled it for us the other day, loser. So that's who that is the king. From like the late 1500 or the early 1500s, late 1400s. Enjoy, loser. Thank you. All right. So next up, we've got 20 pesos Colombia. What's up, Bob? Welcome, Cheryl. Good to see y'all. Oh, here we go. Here's some of my new funky stuff we got ready. Dr. Drew, good to see you. Thank you, Dr. Drew. Good to see you. Enjoy that. Very nice. Uncirculated Colombia. Oh, that's good, Bob and Laura. The weekend was phenomenal. Lots of softball and banknotes. We've been doing a lot of softball. It was awesome. It was awesome. He's all about the softball life these days. So it's fun. Miss 2009. Enjoy that awesome East Caribbean states. Yeah, we're doing major softball life these days. It's fun to watch her get out there and do well. And then the other day she got mad at me. I hear her out there hitting the softball. You can hear her out there. Ding. Korea, 4,700 yen. Funny. Yeah. I hear the door shut and I hear ding, ding. Welcome, everybody. Let's see. Next up, we're going to go with a Dominican. This one's in 1978. Hopefully you had a good weekend. Alabama lost, which I wasn't shocked or nothing. American Banknote Company. I mean, they had a good season. But I'm not that vested in basketball, so yeah. I think they had a great year. I wonder if anybody's playing tonight. You can tell I'm all over it. All right, so next up, we're going to go with a Papua New Guinea 2 Kina. It's uncirculated from 2014. That's a Polymer note. Papua New Guinea. Losers in on that one. Enjoy, loser. Thank you so much. Awesome note. Next up, we've got $100 million. And then you've got Afghanistan, 2002, 20 Afghanis. The 100 million is pretty cool. It's a hyperinflation note. You know, it's not worth a whole lot. I got $2 on it there. But, you know, I love all those zeros. So looks like Scold does too. And a cool little Afghanistan to boot. $100 million. Enjoy, Bob and Laura. Thank you so much. All right, next up, here's a fun little Hungry. You know, to be so cool looking, you'd think it'd be worth more than a few bucks, but it's not. But it's super cool. It's an 84, 100 forint, Hungry. And then we've got Saudi Arabia. Cool Middle Eastern note. Older Middle East too, 68, 1 real. Saudi Arabia. But it's kind of neat looking how they do that. Here with the knives. All right, next up we got Tonga. It's a nice uncirculated note from 1982. Has paradise on the back of it. So if you'd like some beachy looking notes for spring, there's one. And then we've got Greece, 500 drachmas. Cool jester on here. It's from 53. And a coin. They always put a coin on there. Oh, I guess that is the coin. Yeah, that'd be a cool looking coin. Is that the one with Jesus on it? It must be Jesus on there. Because I know, now that I think about it, Man, I have one of the coins with Jesus seated on a throne. Which coin is that? Enjoy next gen. Thank you. I was looking at it the other week. Reminds me of that one. All right, so next up, we're gonna do a super sick looking. I have the year wrong on the sticker. No, I don't. It is an 83. My bad. So it's an 83, one Quacha, Malawi. I mean, this thing just pops right off the paper. Look at the sun on the water. How cool is that? I've never seen one. I think it's actually pretty phenomenal. Yeah. Yeah. That's what it was. It has he's sitting on a throne. Yeah. They're not like terribly uncommon, but they're really cool. I saw it the other day. I was like, all right, we've got a Luxembourg 44, 10 francs. That's going to be an American banknote company. Luxembourg. You've got Princess Catherine on there. You're up on the stage. Clapping just stop. Everybody stand and keep right now. Bob and Laura takes it down. Awesome. Luxembourg. Thank you. Next up, we've got a 66 5 francs. You've got this dude wrestling a dog in a laboratory. Very colorful note from France, 1966. Lot of two. You've got a polymer from Romania, and then you've got Dominican 1985 5 pesos. These are two pretty cool notes. That's a nice little lot. Dominican in Romania, Miss Lady carrying a water bucket or something there. All right, so next up, we got German occupation, Serbia, 1941. Hey, what's up, HTC? Good to see you. German occupation, 1941, World War II, Serbia, with the overprint. With overprint. Pretty cool. Hope you're having a good night, HTC. Thank you, loser. Enjoy. We're hanging out, showing notes. I have a bunch of stuff that we've gotten ready recently in here. So we're going to look at it. I've been working up some notes. This one is Mobutu here. This is 10,000 Zares, 1989. One of the few Zares that's worth more than like $3. So that's pretty cool. Then we're going to go Trinidad and Tobago. It's going to be Queen Elizabeth II on this 1964 $1 Young Queen. Trinidad and Tobago. Next gen, they will be here. I checked on them. It looked like by Thursday. I forgot I ordered them from Canada's been taking forever, man. Yeah. I'm gonna have to stop doing Canada as much. All of a sudden, Canada's taking a while. Anyway, here's Qatar. $1. Qatar. $1. But yeah, we've got axolotls, and then I also have Queens, Comoros, Georgia, Algeria, all kind of I guess so, man. I'm telling you. This Canadian stuff's taking forever these days. Anything coming through Canada. But I have a bunch of like random countries coming too. Enjoy next gen. Yeah, cool Qatar. Which is always fun. Let's see. Next up, we're gonna do. Here's a nice, uncirculated Philippines. 1972 pesos. This is a commemorative. And that's pretty nice. It's got the revolution back there. There's a little 10 to go with it. All right, here's a funky little Italian banknote check. These came in from a dealer. I'm not an expert on them. People track them. There's like little P numbers on them. So somebody's cataloged them. And then here's Spain. This is Mr. Big Headed Dude because he has a giant head. It's gonna be 1970. 100 pesetas. Nice house there on the back. Yeah, you know that guy is smart. Very smart. Cheatham, what's up? Good to see you. Here's a South Korea 1,000 won. It's Unk 2007 South Korea. Ooh, here's a cool one. I got another hyperinflation one for y'all. Next up, we're gonna play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Oh man. Here we go. So we got a 1945. 1 million pangos, $1 million bucks. Hyperinflation note from Hungary. Million pangos. 1 million. Pretty cool, huh? $1 million bucks. Enjoy, Gators. Thank you. You're now a millionaire. Congratulations. All right. So next up, we're going to do a Abkhazia. This is a 10 Aspar note. It's from 2024, Baltic State. It's a real banknote. It doesn't look very real, but it is very real. Dinar without Hussein. I have the little 50s. I have like some sets of those sequential ones, Cheryl. I'll run one here in a sec in case you want one. I'm going to have to get some more in. I had a bunch of more 25,000s, but I sold through them. And then I think there is like a 1990 with a horse laying around here. But I don't know if that's what you're looking for. Here's a 1915 20 mark, Germany. Let me grab directs. Yeah, and then I have another note here. Miss 2009. Thank you so much. Enjoy that awesome mark. Here's Tsar Alexander, 1909, 25 rubles. You got the Tsar on there. Pretty cool. Let's see here. So for Iraq, yeah, and now that you say that, I haven't been running. I do need to run a couple. I'm gonna make one. I'm gonna do both. All right. So we got Scold. Thank you so much. Enjoy. Next up, you got one crispy 86, 25 dinars, and then you got a 250 dinars. It's gonna be Iraq. Saddam Hussein on there. No Saddam fans? Dictators? No, dictators. And then here's something for y'all. I got sidetracked. One sec. Here's the Lesotho 10 Melody, a beautiful, uncirculated, very colorful Lesotho. All right, Loser takes it down. Thank you, Loser. Yeah, that's it. I'm good for dictator sets. Here's the 2003 50 dinars, and that one's Iraq. Those are sequential. I pulled them out of a bunk. Not that I can, you know, what's going on there. All right. Cheryl, thank you so much. Joy. Next up, we got a Egypt 10 pounds. It's an uncirculated polymer from Egypt. Oh, here's one I know one of y'all like. Czechoslovakia. 100 Quran. Cool old Czech note. You know, they made some beautiful notes and it doesn't exist anymore, so cool Czech note. Found my Fiji. Man, cool. They are clowning then. It'll pop out. It'll pop out. The other week, I had one that went from it was in California. It went to Hawaii for like 2 weeks. It went on vacation. So, but it showed up. Here's a Fiji 1 penny, 1942. Man, why couldn't y'all send me on vacation? Yeah, I'm like, why did it go to Hawaii? Make no sense. All right, next up, we've got a Scotland 2002. It'll be all the cooler when it shows up, though. Cool. Here's a 5-pound sterling. It's uncirculated. St. Kilda. I don't know much about St. Kilda. Scottish World Heritage Site. It's a commemorative. Inscribed 1986 and 2005. St. Kilda. Never heard of her. B, what are you going to check on? He said it says it's still in Alabama. Yeah. He's tracked it. Gonna tell you the same. Here's the Macau 2020 20 Patakas, Bank of Indochina. The Clydesdale Bank, they make some pretty notes. St. Kilda. Never heard of that, though. All right, so keeping it moving. We're going to go Afghanistan. 77. 100 Afghanis, and then here's a France to go with it. That's a 43 10 franc. So you've got France and Afghanistan there. Next Gen takes it. Enjoy. Thank you. Next up, we've got an Italy. That's going to be a 10,000 lire. Italy. Dude looks a bit smug, if you ask me. Bit smug. All right, we got one Corona. It's going to be a 1920. One Corona. I've got some more Scotland here, too. Loser takes down. Super cool. Hungry. Thank you. Oh, man. Well, hey, the free shipping makes it really advantageous. I mean, you know, you can spot some fair stuff in here, so that's good. It's good you found you some stuff. Here's the Scotland, 66, 1 pound. Check this out. Medusa, boat, phenomenal. Lennon Bank, British Lennon Bank. Yeah, very true. Yeah, somebody wrote their trip on there. It's pretty nice. I mean, all this stuff's priced pretty fairly. Somebody went to Scotland from July 21st, 1966 to August 23rd, 1967, it looks like. And there is a signature, Fred somebody. Enjoy HTC. Yeah, you can maybe you can figure out who it is. It could be Fred Claus. Could have Santa's money, you know. Santa could have touched that. And guess what? Can you imagine having Santa's banknote? We've got a Guernsey, 1 pound, 2021. Yeah, curiosity's fun though. On that stuff. I got that out of a nice lot, actually. So it was a bunch of World War II stuff, but that's not World War II. So I don't know who that Fred dude was. But it's pretty neat how they did that. Write it on there as like a token souvenir. Cayman Islands, 74, $1. Queen Elizabeth II, Thomas De La Rue note. Gypsy Lady, Hungary. Pretty lady. It's going to be a 1941. 20 Pango, Hungary, Gypsy Lady. Lou says, I'm in on Gypsy Lady. She really is very pretty. She does have kind of a gypsy look to her with that hat, though. Enjoy, loser. All right, so next up, we got a 5 rubles, 1909. Russia. That's an Imperial Russian note. Gators is in on that Russia. Thanks so much, Gators. Enjoy. Here's a beautiful Guatemala. This one's from 1973, and it's pretty nice. That's a really decent note right there. Guatemala 73, 1 Quetzal. What's up, my bid backfire? Good to see you. Got Russia, 200 rubles, 93. And then Indonesia, 59, 5 rupees. So you got 5 rupees, and then you've got the Russian 93, 200 rubles. What's up, Wesley? Good to see you. All right, and then we're going to go with a beautiful 1917 5 mark, Germany. Nice bias. Gold. Thank you. Awesome. Brazil, 10 Reese. Has parrots on it if you're into animals or birds. You got 3. You got the love parrots and then the big guy. Uncirculated Brazil parrot note. Italy, 10 lire on 1944. Beautiful example of this note. Check that out. Uncirculated Italy, 10 lire. And then we've got Malta, a beautiful 1 shilling. It's going to be King George. Reverse is blank. I'll show it to y'all. 43, 1 shilling. Malta. Next up, I mean, no, I don't think I have the I do have something weird though now that you asked me that. I have a victory note in here that's circulated. But it's not a treasury thing. I don't know. Is that are you asking me for a victory note? I have a victory note. I can show you that. Here's a Haiti 73 5 gourds. I'll show you what we got. This is Unk, y'all. American Banknote Company. Look at the orange. Look how orange. And then I'm gonna show y'all something funky. Something different. If you can handle it. Wait till y'all see this. Okay, are y'all ready? A victory Philippines? Okay. I just have the one heavy hitter, Miss 2009. So check this out, y'all. What we have here is German bonds. I'm no expert on them, but they're from 1925. Looks like it's good for 4% interest. And there's a whole sheet of them. Some German bonds. Does it say Bedfeld? Belfeld? Bavaria? I can't tell. What's that say down there? Yeah. A whole sheet of these things. Bit different. Oh, you thought that's all I was going to show? Yeah, I forgot about these things. Enjoy Next Gen takes it down. That's pretty cool. I'll run another one here in a minute. Let me grab the victory note for our friend. In the meantime, let's do a nice look in Germany. That's going to be the 100 mark, 1908. Okay. Here's a victory note. It's going to be a 1944 1 peso. Philippines. That's the only one I have tonight. As far as for victory notes. Yeah, look, I'll do one more of these bonds for y'all. Check this thing out. This one's different. It's for 5 Reichsmark, 100 marks. 1915. Pretty lady with the Imperial Eagle. Yeah, it's embossed there. I don't. This doesn't appear. No, because they're 2 different years. Actually, I want to say they weren't both 1915, and that was a different city on this one. Well, actually, it says 1924 there in Lee. Enjoy, Skull. Thank you. Yeah, I think that one was different. All right. So next up, yeah, we've got a Austria 20 Kronen. These are pretty cool. These just came in. I figured you would like that, loser. I saw it down there. We run it on the front end. Loser takes it out. Thank you, loser. Next up, we have a Luxembourg. It's going to be a 54, 10 francs Luxembourg. Yeah, I'm going to have to get some more of the railroad bonds, man. You know, actually, if y'all wanted to, tell you what, I'll run one for y'all. Check this out. If y'all like the German ones, look at this beauty. We're going to have to look at this because I'm liking her. What is going on here? She has a Cape fruit. She has some kind of food line going here. Look at her. Mr. Gertrude Bauer and Reinhold. New York. 1967. This is an old Grand Union Company. It should be a railroad bond. That's what all these are. So it's an old railroad bond with this lady on it that's pretty cool. All right. So next up, the railroad bonds or the little German bonds or what? Here is, let's see, we'll do a couple World War IIs, y'all. Here's French Morocco, 5 francs. That's pretty cool, 1943. And then you've got 5 francs, France. So this is some World War II stuff. And the little French Morocco is actually pretty neat. Both? Okay. Yeah, we should have some. All right. So next up, we're going to do this gigantic Italian note, the biggest Italian note I've ever seen. It's from 1950, and it's got Medusa on it. It's 1,000 lire, 1950. Big giant note. And then we've got 500 shillings. That one's going to be Tanzania, 1997. 500 shillings. Jeffrey and Giuseppe, heck yeah. Hey, look, here's some more, y'all. 1923 bond sheet. I wonder how come, most of these seem to have like one taken off and then it's stapled or paper clipped there. Which is kind of interesting. See, but they put it down there. Enjoy next gen. Those things are kind of neat. Different. All right, keeping it moving. Keeping it moving. This one's going to be Ceylon, Sri Lanka, 1925. 1 rupee. Ceylon, 1925. And then we've got Lithuania. It's a really cool 1991 10 Litu. What's notable is the phenomenal looking little plane on it. Lithuania. Oh yeah, here's a fan favorite. Got Cook Islands. It's gonna be $3. Polymer 2021. Cook Islands. Oh, I'm moving fast. Japanese occupation of Malaya. Unk. $1. Beautiful example of this Japanese occupation note from Malaya. Yeah, that M in front of that P number. Anytime you see that on notes, that's an occupation note. French Algeria, 5 francs, 1942. Another cool World War II era note. Algeria. Coin Sniper, enjoy. Think a Coin Sniper. Then we've got a Ukraine 94. What's that be? Loser, my bad, loser. Loser, you got it. That's my bad. If you see it on a bill, it's an occupation note. Yes, I will show you. That was my bad, loser. B got you though, no worries. So you see the P number? It's broken up here. P-M5. Like normally it's just gonna say like P11, P21. When you see the M before the number, that's an occupation note. See? P-M5. Yeah. So when you see the M's, those are occupation notes. Because, like, you'll go to shows and stuff, and people will have them attributed with the P numbers, but they still don't know. Sometimes it's like an occupation note. I feel like 80, 50 CDs. Like, you can find a lot of the Czechoslovakian stuff, even Bohemia and Moravia, it feels like, will slip through the cracks. All right, next up, you got New Caledonia, Bank of Indochina, 44, 20 francs. New Caledonia. Cool note. Thank you for the follow, 0 cents. Next up, we got Luxembourg. It's a 1944, 50 francs. A beautiful Luxembourg. Got the castle. Very nice note. Very nice. Romania, 5 Lee. That one's going to be from 96. Romania. Grab some tea. We got some tea. Next up, we're going to do Philippines, 49, 1 peso, and then Japan, 46, 5 yen. Next up, we've got New Zealand. That's going to be a 2007, $50. Sunk. New Zealand. Let me know if there's any y'all want to see rerun. We'll probably show about a dozen more. Gotta do some work tomorrow. Uncirculated, Romania, 1966. 1 Lu. Mm-hmm. 3-note lock. Japan, Netherlands, 1938, I want to say. Yeah. And then a Brazilian, 50 Cruzeiros with the overstamp there. A couple World War IIs and a Brazil. They're not bad. Hey, I did do a bunch of oh look, here we go. Might fit in with some of the stuff you've been picking out. Or any of y'all. Cool. Czechoslovakia, 87, 50 Korun. Czechoslovakia. All right, and then next up, all right. For some reason, this name, Enrique Ramirez Rubio. Why does that name sound familiar? 96, 12, 12, 96. Anyway, so there's a 67 one page. There's two of them. Two 67s. And I know, that's what I was thinking. Marco Rubio. That name felt, that says Enrique though. Yeah. That must be why I was, yeah. Thanks, Next Gen. We've got the British Armed Forces, 72. I guess he made the name famous. Okay, that must have been Ricky's cousin, Enrique. And then we've got a Biafra. This is a 1-year issue, 68.69, 1 pound, down in Nigeria. It's on. What's up, bro, Mars? Good to see you. Good day, good day. Hello. Dominican have been pretty hot. Here's a 78 1 peso. American Banknote Company. Dominican Republic. What's up? Hey, hey. I like that name. Easy to remember. Then we're going to do a lot of 3. It's going to be Middle East and Philippines. Check out the turkey. It's pretty cool. It's not worth a whole lot, but it's got a statue of a soldier. And so these are all on 70, 20 Larasi, Philippines, 20 pesos, and then a Pakistan 2009, 20 rupees. You've got a lot of 3 notes. Pakistan, Philippines, and Turkey. And then next up, we've got one that's been in the news. This is like the €0 notes. It's a souvenir note. So this isn't like a banknote from Greenland. It's the souvenir one, like the €0 note, but it has a stamp. And that actually was a banknote from back in the day. I want to say the 60s or 50s. Is there a year reference on there? I don't see it. I want to say that was from the late 50s or 60s. One of the two. Yeah, it's a cool old 5 kroner with a polar bear on an ice cap. Can you imagine that being your banknote? How cool is that? $20 is $20. Yeah, can you imagine that's your note? Those things, the real one, the authentic ones are like thousands. Enjoy. $20 is $20. Super cool. Thank you. Next up, we're gonna do Ghana. Because why not? It's gonna be 5,000 CDs from 1998. Yeah, I actually like those Greenland things. I had 2. I can't remember. The other one had a whale on it, I want to say. Yeah, it did. It was brown. Yeah, they put like polar bears and whales on their notes. Oh, funny enough, here's one more. Ghana. This lady's pretty. This one's from 1982. It's uncirculated. 10 CDs. Beautiful example of that note. And they have a security eagle in there. Samoa. That's going to be a 2012 50 Tala Samoa. It's a hybrid note. It's like polymer and paper mixed. Hong Kong. It's going to be a 1935 $1 HSBC. Mongolia. That's going to be 1 Tagrog, 1955. And that one's AU. All right. Next up, we've got the 8x5 currency sleeves. It's 10 pack. These are the semi-rigid ones. If you buy notes and receive these, we use ours. So that's what they are. If not, they're 8 by 5 inches wide. And they are phenomenal. So we're going to run a pack. It's a 10 pack of the 8 by 5 large semi-rigid currency sleeves. And then Got a France. So it's got a plane on it. That's going to be 50 francs, France. Hey, TX Flipper, thanks for joining. Thanks for the share. My bed backfired. Let me know if y'all are looking for anything specific. And then got this amazing 21. It's the year of the snake this year. So this is new from China. It's a polymer. 21, year of the snake. Friendly looking dragon snake. And then next up, we are going to do. We're going to do a little handful of notes that are laying here. Got a Vietnam, Guyana, and a China. 3 circulated notes here, and I'll add Japan to beat. So there's a, say that's a 38 or a 44. So 40. One of the 3. I can't remember off the top. All right. So next up, we've got Mauritius. LPCs, heck yeah. One sec, I'll show you some. Here's a 67, 5 rupees. Let's see, I got a few different ones up in here. I have some uncirculated. I have an uncirculated Japanese one in here somewhere. Here's the 44 5 francs. And then let me find some other ones. And I'll show them to you. Here's a 20 mark. That's going to be 1929 Germany. Scold takes it down. Enjoy. Scold. Thank you. England. 1940 to 62, 10 shillings, well circulated. Price accordingly, $4. Old England, if you're into that. Let's see here. Here's the 10 and the 2. I have to find where I'll put that Japanese one. But there's 2 more Frances. Here's one of the Japan. Enjoy, $20. Thank you. Here's a cool looking 10 cent. That one's on. And then we have this World War II Japanese picture that would fit nicely in your Japan or World War II or like a shadow box. So it's an authentic Japanese World War II soldier picture. Stick it in with the shadow box. That'd be pretty cool. Some occupation notes and stuff, you know. The other 10 cent oh yeah, that was the 10 cent. It was the 10 cent. It was this one's gold. I have another 2 francs I can run. like two together like I did, but this one's the Unk one. The Japan. And then I'll have to work some more up for you. Oh, a US fractional? My bad. I think I have some that I'm supposed to work up somewhere. I was showing some the other day, but I don't know where I put them. I'll find some. I will find some. What green one? Oh, this one? See, y'all. That's why if I can't find something in the fridge, you know who I ask? B. She is the best at finding stuff. I'll tell you. So awesome. So awesome. We appreciate you. All right. We got this 1862 10 cents. It's a real beauty. Dunk. Mm-hmm. He says the one in front of your face. All right. Next up, we have this super funkiness. Well, I'll tell you what. No, we already did that one. Here's this A&A thing. The Coin Shop owner, really nice guy down in Foley, was super pumped about this thing. I don't know that much about this guy. He did. Chuck O'Donnell. Anybody know this guy? He was the governor of the A&A and then ran for it again and made these little banknotes for promotions. And she moves everything from you. I knew it. See, I knew there had to be something to this, Big Joey. I knew there had to be something to this. Now it's making sense. I think you're on to something. And then we've got a Mexico 1915 1 peso. Then we're going to go Venezuela. It's going to be a It's going to be a 1980 100 bolivars. This will be the last lot. Thank y'all so much for jumping on tonight. We'll be getting new notes ready this week. I have a ton coming in. So it'll be a bunch of good stuff, newer stuff, queens, unks, and older stuff too. So appreciate all of you and look forward to seeing y'all on the next show. Y'all have a great night. We'll do a quick little raid and somebody will get excited. Thank you. Thank all of y'all. Y'all are the best. Appreciate you.